Lisa Murray from Creativity Lab, and this is the Business Alchemy video series. And today it's one of those topics that we all need to know about if we have a business, getting new clients. And I have a really different perspective on this because a lot of people, I was a marketing manager for a long time and I knew all the ways to get clients and all the ways to make sales. And yet, when it came to my own business and getting clients, it was like this entirely new thing. And I remember when I first started business coaching, having an absolute freak out one day that I wasn't going to be able to find any more clients and what was I going to do? And I wrote down a list of 40 different ways that I could promote the business. And then I calmed down, I was like, I've got heaps of ideas, I don't need to worry. And the funny thing is, I never looked at that list again. And I actually took one or two strategies that were really very simple, and I used those consistently. And one of them is what I want to talk about with you today, and that is looking at what are you actually asking for? Because when I first started my coaching business, I was willing to coach anyone. I was just excited to have clients. And as I've gone forward, the ask that I've created has got more and more particular as I've realized what kinds of people I most enjoy working with. And so there's two parts to this. One is asking for the type of clients that you enjoy. The other part of this is actually looking at all of your revenue streams and asking for people to show up who can pay you money for all of them. Because one thing I realized a long time ago was whenever I needed money, I would ask for new coaching clients, but I hadn't acknowledged that I had another 4 or 5 revenue streams that I wasn't actually asking for clients for. And as a result, the coaching business really took off, but the other ones were always kind of sitting there randomly in the background. So you've got to look at exactly what you're asking for, because the cool thing about the universe is it does deliver exactly what we're asking for. So once I ask, and my current question that is really fun for me is to ask for the clients to show up who can show me where else my business can go that I haven't even imagined yet. Because when I ask for that, amazing people show up. So don't have any fun with that one. The second part of this then is actually being an energy that will attract those people. Because if you, ask for the most amazing people in the world to show up, but you're maybe being the most boring person in the world right now, do you think there's a good energetic connection there? No, probably not. So you need to ask for the people who require you now, who you can contribute to, and who can also contribute to you. And you've got to be willing to receive from your clients. I know when I talk about this with a lot of people, they're like, but really, but they pay you. It's like, yes, they do. And there's a much more joyful interaction when everyone contributes to everybody else. It actually creates more in the world. And so then you can ask, where can I go to meet these people? Or what can I do or be different that will allow me to meet the people or for them to find me? And, people make getting clients a really complicated process. And what I just described to you there is the basics of my process. And one of my favorite questions relating to this is, what's it going to take to have 10 new paying clients show up this week? And every time I ask that, new clients come. Is it always 10? No, but all sorts of, depending on what things I'm promoting and what I'm actually working with at the time, sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you ask and that you're willing to receive all of those new clients. Are you set up and ready? Or are you panicking every time you get a new client because your systems aren't in place? And I guess that's a topic for another video. Thank you so much for listening today. I'm Lisa Murray from Creativity Lab, and this is the Business Alchemy video series.